everyone, this is Warhawk Beyond 2040, bringing to you another edition of the Wrestling Discussion Series. And today I wanted to discuss and share my thoughts with all of you about what took place on the January 13th, 2025 edition of Raw, involving Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan, and why I feel that a breakup is on the cards for these two. So this was the first Raw for Liv Morgan that she wasn't holding her Women's World title after losing it to Rhea Ripley on the debut episode of Raw Netflix. And it definitely looked like Dominik Mysterio was in the doghouse as he presented Liv Morgan with a bouquet of roses as his way of saying sorry and hope that Liv isn't mad at him. Liv, of course, said, "No, everything's fine. Why would I be mad at you? We're all good." And Dominik, of course, telling his Judgment Day teammates, "See, I don't think Liv's mad at all. She seems cool." And everyone sniggered, with Finn Balor adding to the drama by saying, "You really don't have a clue about women, do you? You're going to have to sort it out between you two." So just by seeing the tension between Liv and Dominik, you know it's only a matter of time before the whole thing just completely blows up in their faces. Now, the question being, who is going to turn on whom? Now, obviously, if Liv turns on Dominik, would that make Dominik Mysterio a babyface? At this stage, I don't think Liv should be the one to turn because I'm really digging Dominik as a heel, and he's got nuclear heat with the fans. So for him to turn babyface after his girlfriend drops him just seems a bit weird at this stage of the game. For me personally, just going by Dominik's track record, Dominik should be the one to drop Liv. Because think about it, Liv doesn't have the women's title anymore, so therefore Dominik's got no other reason to be with her. That's just my opinion, anyway. I don't really know how you could pull something like this off because, as I said earlier, we both know that a breakup is coming. How and when that's going to happen, who knows? I think that Liv will probably get a rematch, not necessarily at the Royal Rumble pay per view. Maybe she might get a rematch before the Royal Rumble and she loses, and obviously she completely loses her shit. Something like that. And Dominik just ditches her. Now, where does Raquel Rodriguez fit into that? Now, Rodriguez, of course, is very good friends with Liv Morgan. How cool would it be in a twist, because WWE are known for pulling swerves like this, if Raquel goes with Dominik? Just a guess. Just a guess. I'm not saying this could happen, but I think you've got more chances of Dominik ditching Liv than Liv ditching him. That's just what I think anyway. But we'll see, really. But I can definitely sense that all is not well in the camp of the Judgment Day because aside from Liv and Dominik having problems, Liv has also got problems with Finn Balor. And, this incarnation of Judgment Day, they don't really feel like they're on the same page. Whereas when you had Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley, yes, there would be times certain members would butt heads, but ultimately, when you had Ripley and Priest on the team, cooler heads always prevailed and they always got on the same page and got the job done. This Judgment Day cracks are showing big time. Everyone is just on edge. No one's really getting along. So we're just going to have to wait and see, really. But as I said, I definitely see Dominik dropping Liv at some point. When? Who knows? Time will tell. But you definitely can feel it coming. And Liv is going to lose it. She is going to big time lose it because, there's nothing worse when a chick says, "Yeah, everything's fine," but deep down it's not. She's absolutely furious. And of course, another thing that can play its part is when Rhea won the title, Dominik came in trying to hug her. Of course, he got laid out for his trouble, but just the very fact that he was willing to go crawling back to Rhea after Liv dropped the title says a lot about what Dominik is really like. So that could play its part too. So who knows? But anyway, that's going to be it from me. I'm going to wrap this up now. What do you guys think? Do you think that Dominik and Liv will break up? And if so, who do you think is going to drop whom? Do you think Dominik will drop Liv? Or do you think Liv will drop Dominik? Or do you think something else entirely could happen? You know what to do, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave your thoughts and comments down below, and I will see all of you next time for another edition of the Wrestling Discussion Series. So until then, take care, everybody, and stay safe. And once again, as always, much appreciated. Thanks for listening.